biggest celebration for any youth is food. When you're born, there are celebrations. Food is a part. When you get married, it's always about the food more than the bride and the groom. When you open a new business, it's about mumita, which is about when you get your first job, it's celebrations. In Indian culture, when somebody passes out, the last thing is that before people go is food. Food has a very interesting way of interweaving itself with our existence. I think the empty stomach needs no entertainment beyond food. And MasterChef is all about celebrating food and people who are very passionate about cooking this food. And this season, which is MasterChef Season 5, the hero is again food. It's not the judges, not the contestants. It's the food drama that drives the entire season. When I say drama, whether it's the crunch of a papad or the chocolate oozing out or the bubbling of a curry or a cake rising. That's the best drama in the world.
I think for a lot of people, this is not just a show, this is a part of a food revolution. This show affects the food chain of the country. It alters the way we think about food. And it's very diversified.
ZORAWAR is a very good friend of mine. He's a very successful restaurateur. And I think he brings in the common man perspective. His restaurants are very, very popular with professionals and with the Aam Aadmi. I think his voice is the voice of a common man who wants to eat a good food, who wants to dine at a good restaurant, who commands or says, hey, I want to see and show me, give me the good food that you always talk about. So I think he brings that voice. What do you think, True?
Absolutely.
It's very hot in the kitchen all the time.
What about the others? Cool and spicy. Do also.
I think it's mixture of all. It's chefs have become hot as a property. The national demographics are spicy, of course. I think everybody's. It is validation of a profession in so many ways. I think it's mixture of all.
Yeah, and I feel that hot, cool, spicy, so it's okay. It's nice to hear, but all this hot, cool, and spicy takes a lot of time behind the scenes to work really hard. The hot, cool, and spicy, if at all you've seen any one of us, is at least 15 to 20 years of real hard work, not overnight.
Disasters तो बहुत हुए हैं किचन में, हमेशा होते हैं और continuously होंगे. As long as the kitchen is active, it's alive. There's a lot of human force, human error, part of the cooking. कोशिश यही होती है कम से कम हो. ये तो होंगे तो हैं, ये तो कोई डिनाई नहीं कर सकता कि एक रात के डिनर सर्विस में कोई गलती नहीं होगी, तो होगी. But as chefs, as managers of the kitchen, you feel that आपको किसी तरह ये कम से कम होने देना. So disasters are a part of the kitchen. Sometimes you're embarrassed to share also. I think the greatest part of Indian food for me is that how Indian food over the last centuries has absorbed the global flavors, invasions, cultures, ingredients which came to us. It has become part of us.
What intrigues me the most about Indian food is that it's the most complex food on earth. I think the entire combination of so many ingredients in one dish and make sense of it and bring out taste, color, presentation, creativity out of one dish. It's like pick up anyone. Pick up a dal, biryani, rajma. 4 तरह के मसाले, 4 different vegetables,
ratios,
a bean, a proportion, this, that, and then you make a stew which is like a stew which is a rajma. But it's like if you give it to a European or any other part of the world, they would say, hey, this is so complex, tone it down, salt, pepper, lightly cooked, this, that, 1 herb and done. we are a complex cuisine. To master a complex cuisine is difficult. That's why Indian food takes time to learn. Others, I feel, personal opinion, comparatively easy. I just say you're right. You don't need to be tall, dark, and handsome if you're cooking in the kitchen.
I think keeping food as the center of your family, as a part of love, is a great learning experience from that. Food is love. It's a form of an experience which unites the family.
I think my DAADIMAA ka nuskha has always been, she's always said, eat fresh food, khana hamesha taza banao aur taza khao. I think that holds true till date, whichever part of the world is worked. Always worked.